Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. It's a new month. I've got the new Loot Anime box in my hands. Now, Loot Anime is one of the numerous geeky boxes out there. This one's from Loot Crate and Crunchyroll. They've teamed up to give you a box full of manga and anime goodness. Now, want to give all the info out there so you can make a decent decision. This one is provided to us for free by Loot Crate and Crunchyroll. So, you can go and decide from there as to how much full of shit I am as far as my review. Now, this is for anime and manga fans. I've done this numerous times, and every single time I make it clear that I really don't know a whole lot about anime and manga. Now, I'm learning, and these boxes do help a bit, introducing me to new things. So, my interest in these probably isn't as much as some of you out there, but I do appreciate it with every single one. There's always some cool items. They've been having a lot of manga in there, which makes me very happy because I get introduced to the various universes. So, we've got, first up, our nice happy poster to tip us off. So this is Blade is the theme for Loot Anime. Put your courage to the test and prepare to raise your blade based on the cutting-edge action of classic anime sword fights. This month's batch of goodies is meant to help you take on any kind of foe. Carve the path of a true swordsman with special items from Bleach, Berserk, Sword Art Online, and Gintama. Now, I know a couple of those. I don't know a lot of those. So it's got this nice poster to show off what's inside and on the back. So, when you're done going through all the items, at least you have a cool poster to walk you through what's inside. Now first, we've got Bleach lounge pants. Now normally these boxes have t-shirts and stuff like that, so lounge pants is actually something that's really intriguing to me. And we're going to go open this up and show it off. And it is exactly what it sounds. It's nice pants, I'm kind of like PJ shorts, pajama bottoms in some way, but feel somewhat comfortable. And it says large, so hopefully it'll fit my somewhat rotund self. But I'm somewhat short as well, so legs are probably pretty long. But just like the t-shirts that they give out in all the other Loot Crate stuff, the material on this actually feels fairly comfortable. So this is from Bleach. And I'd say even though I'm not necessarily a Bleach fan, since I really don't know much about it, this is one I would actually use, even as not being a fan, because, pants to go and lounge around with at night isn't necessarily a bad thing. Alright, what else we have here? We have a exclusive Gintama wall scroll. Now, I see these type of things at various cons, and I will admit I don't know a whole lot about them, but it's just basically a scroll, which I think is kind of cool. So, Gintama matches Edo period Japan with alien takeover sci-fi known as Omanto. The aliens ban swords, rendering the samurai powerless. Jintoko, the main protagonist, is an eccentric samurai who becomes a freelancer and the focus of this beautiful wall scroll licensed by Crunchyroll, made by Just Funky LLC. And check it out. Really cool art. And, this nice little handy thing to hang it from. So if you are a fan of this series or just anime or manga in general, I imagine you'd be pretty excited about this. But for me, I'm going to kind of shrug my shoulders. Not necessarily going to knock it in any way, because it's definitely a unique item. Give them props for that. It's just, I just don't know anything about it, so it doesn't really impact me at all, or doesn't really affect me at all. But, if this is something I should go and check out, feel free to sound off in the comments and tell me to go check this out, and preferably where to start. That would be really, really helpful. Alright, up next, Berserk. I know a little bit about Berserk, not a whole lot. But we've got a letter opener following the quest of Guts, known as the Black Swordsman. Berserk is an action-packed anime about faith, loyalty, and despair, while Guts uses his legendary sword to defeat demonic spirits. You can use this sword-like letter opener to crack open cards from Grandma this holiday season. It's licensed by Crunchyroll, made by Jack Nadal Inc. Due to Germany and Australia import laws, this item will not be shipped to those areas. It has been replaced with a different item of similar or greater value. So it comes with this nice little box. This is an exclusive item, which is kind of cool. Blade is extremely sharp, used with care, not a toy. Keep away from children. So let's actually... Oh yeah, no, they're not messing around. So we can see it within the box. in it out of the box. No, I'm not going to say it's like super sharp, but you definitely can do some damage with this thing. Whether or not I'd want it as a letter opener is a whole other thing, because it doesn't feel very practical as one. But kind of neat. Very unique item. And I gotta give them props for that. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got Manga in here, which has me nice and excited. So this is Sword Art Online Progressive, art by Kiseki Himura, original story Reki Kawahara, character design Abbott. This really nice looking manga. It's probably an exclusive cover. So Sword Art Online franchise deals with the exploits of young adults in virtual reality MMORPG world. Sword Art Online Progressive contains 3 new stories focused on the point of view of Suna Yuki, one of the best players in the game. This volume showcases a limited edition cover art exclusively for looters. So something that they've been doing a lot lately in the Loot anime boxes is having exclusive covers for these these manga releases. I think that's really, really neat. You get exclusive covers. And a lot of the other boxes with floppies, so to be able to see them in manga make me really, really happy, because it's not something I normally associate with manga that's released. But it's another one for me to check out, which makes me rather happy. And then finally, like all the various Loot Crate boxes, a lot of them do various items like pins for release, for the releases to kind of show off. These are charms, so we've got a Yumi Blade charm. Yumi is ready for a cutting edge battle with this month's exclusive charm. Decked out in samurai chic, our heroine celebrates the best of legendary swords in manga and anime. Art by Christina K. Yang. Kind of cool that they give the artist some credit. I gotta give them some props to that one. And like all the Loot boxes, on the inside, you can go and make the box a little bit something else, which is kind of neat. Looks like it's a display where you can like put swords in it, which is a really cool concept. I dig that one. But overall, not a bad Loot Anime Crunchyroll box. You got the pants, which I actually will probably wear. You've got the manga, which is exclusive cover. I'm always a fan of exclusive covers when it comes to my comics, so happy with that. The letter opener I think is actually pretty unique. And the only thing I kind of shrug my shoulders about really is the scroll. The scroll just seems a little weird to me. It's just not something I'm into. But if you want your own Loot anime, it's a link underneath this video. It's an affiliate link, so we do get a little bit for that. Again, I want to thank Loot Crate and Crunchyroll for the hookup, so we can show this off. And you can go and, of course, check out all the past boxes that we have reviewed. If you are into anime, manga, comics, whatever, general geekdom, you should check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We've got news, reviews, interviews, and so much more. Every hour, for 24 hours, we don't stop. We can't stop. How does that rap go? Whatever. You can also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep enjoying that manga, and keep it geeky.